Salvation Army is celebrating 70 years of service in Mexico. The Army work began in Mexico City officially in 1937 when La Patrulla Salvacionista became a part of the Salvation Army USA Southern Territory. The Salvation Army work in Mexico is divided into 3 divisions and a region. The territory is in the middle of a growth program to move forward to continue to open new corps and outposts in the territory. The social work of the Salvation Army in Mexico focuses mainly on children's homes. There are 13 of those throughout the country, 6 of which are here in the Capital Division. Other types of social work include the Esperanza Men's Lodge and Rehabilitation Program, the Mental Health Clinic, which is attached to it, also here in both of those here in Mexico City. The daycare center at Corps Number 1, other daycare centers at some other corps, and a number of feeding programs at different corps and outposts located around the country. In some cases, some of our corps also go out and do feeding programs on the street for street children. I know that human trafficking is an issue in Mexico. The territory is working on a program proposal, a project proposal to try and contribute to the solution of the problem. It's a major problem in Mexico, as you can imagine, in a country that not only has people of its own emigrating to the United States and to Canada, but also is a pathway or a bridge for many immigrants coming from South and Central America. The Mexican government does what it can to stop immigration from Central and South America at its southern border with Guatemala, but many people do come through, and as they travel through the Mexico City area, some of them remain here and in other cities of the country. Some of them get as far as the border and then have difficulties actually crossing the border into the United States and find themselves in difficult situations on the border. The Mexico Territory has its own training college here in Mexico City. We have 2 cadets sessions in residence. We hope to, for the new session beginning in September 2007, the Territory's goal is to have 12 cadets coming into that session. Around the Territory, financial needs vary. They include things that are perhaps as simple as vehicle and property maintenance, many of our programs, as also operating and maintaining some of the larger centers, including our children's home, require almost the full-time effort of the officer staff in terms of public relations and seeking resources and donations in order to keep those programs going. I'd like to say thank you personally to the Canada and Bermuda Territory for both its past and current support of the Army's work in the Mexico Territory. We're grateful for all that you do in order to help us continue the Army's ministry to the needy in Mexico.